They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. The Black Knights will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Army's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid, game.
Wide open spaces. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Algier. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here comes the option. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Black Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. And
defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The give to the tailback. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
On the option, it's Taylor. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Rushes on him. Complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Looking deep. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Miami is currently trailing, but If this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Carolina. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Spears. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now they'll run it to the right here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. It's Gee. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And it'll be down right there. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. First play of the drive, read option right. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the fullback. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll ride his man on the option. Got enough for the first down. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Taylor wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Black Knights! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch, called for and made. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Goes to the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Running into the open space. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. On the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. On the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Tulsa, 0.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Finding open areas. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the ground game. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running the option, it's Price. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking downfield, it's Price. Caught in the backfield, it's Bettis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Quarterback keeper. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Hicks. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds a little space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Gets the back moving. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Black Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now on the option. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking downfield on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back to throw, it's Price. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. He's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll run it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try along with it. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it's no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Gets it past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Price. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights are flying down the field. the option look. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Fullback's got it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll ride his man on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. We've reached a break, and Army has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spears. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
46-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He'll pull it on the read. He's in open space downfield. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short.
2nd down coming up.
The give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
He ends up getting tackled.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
For the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Sends it back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Price. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. The Black Knights have pushed it inside the 20. On the option. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 22 over North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The give to the lone running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Spears. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Second down coming up.
Give to the big fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.